Welcome, welcome, 1,000 welcomes. We are at Yuli Plaza here in Beijing. A very Merry Christmas to all of you watching us here on CGTN's live stream on the CGTN app. I'm Mark Fontes. We're so glad you could spend part of this holiday with us. We are here at the Treasure Trove Christmas Market, a perfect destination for all of you last-minute Christmas shoppers. We're going to show you why that is. This market, which was open yesterday and today from 12 noon to 7 p.m., great place to stop by and pick up last-minute gifts, try some great foods from local restaurants, area vendors. It is a really great place to spend part of your Christmas Eve, even if you don't need anything to buy. It is really a treasure trove of everything Christmas, and it really highlights how China has increased its own Christmas celebration over the years. We are going to tour the entire market for you. I'm going to begin with our food vendors. We'll just walk over this way. You see behind me here the stage. We were just treated to a nice presentation. It just wrapped up a moment ago with a children's choir that played a number of Christmas carols, all on brass instruments. It was really a sight to see. And if you can make it down here, we'll tell you later how to get here. The market will be open until 7 p.m., so it's definitely a place to check out for the music, for the food, for maybe meeting new people. It's a great place, and I'll explain why. Some of our food vendors come from all of the restaurants and all of the different shops around Beijing. We've got some organic pasta over here with a delicious sauce. Those of you used to Italian pasta might taste a slight difference in the sauce, but it's still very good. I definitely suggest trying this if you can come down here. We also have a really nice array here, and I'm going to talk to my friend here. I understand, tell me your name. I understand you've got a great... Reshma?
Reshma, yeah.
Reshma. Tell me about what you've got here.
We have got Indian chutneys, curry paste, tea blends, spice blends.
That's right. If people can't make it down here, can they go online to maybe buy it, or is it best to buy it at a shop
Let's
somewhere?
buy here because then you can taste all the flavors and decide which one you like the best.
That's fantastic. And I understand chutney is a really healthy snack option for a lot of these things, mostly as
Very flavorful options.
Yes.
Makes everything tasty.
Yes. I had some myself earlier, and I definitely recommend a number of the flavors here. They've got fig and ginger, apple and onion. I see green chili pickle. I didn't personally have that, but a lot of these have curry in them, so you definitely will taste and smell the spice. It's very strong, very flavorful. Reshma, thank you so much for telling us about this. It's a great Parwaz spice root concepts. Definitely a table to check out. You see some wines here. These are both domestic and imported brands, and they sell for they're rather affordable. So if you can make it down, definitely pick up a bottle of wine. We've got mince pies, a great British tradition. It makes me long. I'm not from the UK, but I love mince pies at the holidays or really any time. And then if we come over here, I see, wow, this looks like coconut yogurt. Tell me about this.
Oh, it's made by my friend. She's from New Zealand, and it's all natural and dairy-free and no added sugar. It's very good for your health.
Almost like Greek yogurt, because I know that yogurt with it helps with digestion, but in this case, not very sweet. It tastes, it's really a treat. Do you think people would like it?
Yeah, because nowadays many people they pay attention to healthy food. So this is all natural and no dairy. There are many people they are allergic to the dairy, so it's good choice for them.
Yes. Am I pronouncing it right? Yayo?
Yeah.
Yayo yogurt. Okay, well, Yayo yogurt, I tried it. Doesn't taste exactly like Greek yogurt. You can definitely taste the coconut, and it's not too sweet. If you like coconut ice cream or pina coladas, you might be a little bit surprised at how this tastes, but definitely good for you and definitely sweet. So try Yayo yogurt, another one of the many vendors here at the Treasure Trove Christmas Market. I'm going to segue over this way. We've got also some nice ornaments and other foods to try. Great array of things. Anybody who hasn't gotten a stocking stuffer, if by chance you do use stockings, you could be watching anywhere in the world. I know back in the U.S. a lot of people could use stocking stuffer gifts, or even things that you can wrap or throw in a gift bag last minute. A lot of these things would make great gifts to put under the Christmas tree. Making our way over to the center of Yuli Plaza over here, we've got a group that has remained from the choir performance. It's a nice mix of people, all of whom are in the Christmas spirit. In China, Christmas wasn't always that well adopted a holiday. It always has been in the West, but in recent years, thanks to the young people and thanks to a lot of people who have traveled abroad, they have really brought the Christmas spirit back here. And I'm going to see, just by happenstance, what some of our guests might think about this. How are you all? All right, tell me your name. I understand. Oh, Merry Christmas, most of all. What's your name?
Hani, Piaoyi.
Thank you so much for being with us today. Tell me about Christmas. Do you think this is a nice display that they have here?
Yeah, I think this is a quite nice place. We see a lot of stands over there. It's a good place to hang out with friends during weekends in the holiday season.
Now, you've lived in China all your life, right?
Yeah, I grew up and lived for all of my life in Beijing, China.
Tell me about Christmas now versus when you were younger. I mean, has it changed? I mean, what did you do for Christmas when you were younger?
Yeah, when I was little, maybe like 10 years old or younger, I treated Christmas like a big deal. I wrote Christmas card to every one of my classmates, and I prepared like apple to my friends and families. Because in Chinese, the Chinese pronunciation of apple is similar with safe and sound. Yeah, but when I grew up, because it's not a public holiday in China, so maybe hang out with friends. I think it's like a holiday for couples or friends or young people.
I've also discovered that myself. A lot of people treat it as almost another Valentine's Day. So yeah, definitely. Hi there. Merry Christmas. What's your name?
Fan. My name is Fan.
Oh, well, very nice. How has your Christmas season been?
It's a good chance for our old friends to hang out. We haven't seen each other for a long time. Yeah, so yeah, I love Christmas. Yeah.
You're friends with Piaoyi here?
Yes, especially it's a Sunday. It's a good day. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I know it's not a legal holiday in China, so people don't get Christmas Day off, but the fact that Christmas Eve was on a weekend is great, is very nice. What are you asking for? Any gifts this year?
I'm asking for a toy from my, parents, but they think, oh, you're so old, you're grown up, you shouldn't have a toy. Yeah, but I love to be a little girl with a toy with the Santa Claus in Christmas Day. Yeah.
Well, Christmas brings out the child, or the inner child in all of us, so it's definitely good to celebrate, everything that you remember from when you were younger. Even though we grow up, we're never too old for Christmas, I don't think. Hi there. You're from China as well?
Oh, yeah, I'm from China.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Yi.
How do you like just this market and everything that's here?
I think it's cool because I was here when it was not Christmas and it's not this pretty. And at Christmas time, everywhere is so colorful and cheerful, and I like it.
Yeah. Do you have anything on your wish list as far as gifts you might want from Santa or from friends and family?
Not really. I'm waiting for my New Year resolution to complete that task.
Yeah. Do you feel like New Year's is more of a big deal in China than Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely. Because Christmas is more of a religious festival, so in China we don't celebrate it that much.
I definitely see the commercial side of it well represented here. So, well, thank you all for talking to us, and we wish you the very best happy holidays and a very pleasant New Year. So thank you. I'm going to go ahead and interrupt this pleasant group over here. I'm going to venture to say that most of them are expats. Merry Christmas. Where are you from?
I am from Canada.
Very nice. Ottawa?
Yes, Ottawa.
Wow.
How did you know?
Lucky guess on my part. We have a copy editor at CGTN who's from Ottawa. Nice place. He's back there right now. Tell me about Christmas here. I know in Beijing, they don't really celebrate the religious aspect a whole lot, but they definitely bring out the glitz and glam of it. What's your impression of Christmas here in Beijing?
I feel like Christmas here feels grand because of the decorations and everything, but in terms of like the aspect of like family and being together, eating together, there's none of that. And since we're all expats, it's just weird because you don't have your family to celebrate it with. So this is family.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the liberty of meeting some of them. Hi, sir. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Mark. How has this Christmas season been in China for you?
I think for me it's totally different from my country because I'm from Cameroon, and in Cameroon Christmas is something really famous, and I think in Beijing it's different. Yeah. So, but it's nice. It's nice.
You've experienced most of the joy and most of the kind of the childlike feeling that comes with Christmas being here in China. Good feelings, I mean.
Good feeling, yeah, but I think it's really different.
It is a holiday that's
so famous, like in Canada, for example, or in Cameroon. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Sir, where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Oh, well, Buon Natale, Merry Christmas. How do you like Christmas in Beijing? Maybe if you want, compare the similarities and the differences. What would you say those are?
Oh, well, I mean, for us in Italy, especially, of course, Christmas is all about getting together with the family and, of course, having some days off. And, of course, it's all about food. So I believe that is one of the big differences here. I miss my big table at home with all the relatives and getting together and eat some good food. But Chinese people are trying to make this celebration another way to maybe get together and enjoy themselves. So I think we can take something from both worlds, I believe, yes.
All right. Well, I mean, I know from my own American experience, Christmas, I see similarities here. It's not treated as a legal holiday, so we don't get the day off. But do you have any other plans besides, you know, it's Christmas Eve? Do you have any plans for tomorrow as such?
I mean, of course, we have a little community of expats, so we're going to get together and try to relive the experience, although we are so far from home. And let's see if we can prepare some Italian treats for us. Yes.
Great. I have a real flavor myself for Italian desserts, so thank you. I'm going to come around this way, and I'm going to ask you, where are you from?
Well, I'm from China, actually. Yeah, so my hometown is located in the center of China, which is called Henan province. And, well, the Beijing Christmas atmosphere is very different from my hometown. In my hometown, because it's a small inland city, so, like, a lot of people, they don't celebrate Christmas, but in Beijing, it's more, like, international. Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. Yeah.
The malls, it seems like more and more capture the essence of the season with the decorations.
Yes,
really
yes, definitely. And also, like, right now, whenever, whatever restaurant you go, you can see they have lots of Christmas decorations, and all the waiters and waitresses, they wear the Santa Claus hats. Yes, and they are very happy. Yeah, it's a good thing.
Fantastic. Okay. Is this, I'm going to take a guess. Is this your boyfriend here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me, what's your name, sir?
My name's Tian.
Okay. Now, did you grow up somewhere besides China?
I grew up in Australia, so...
Oh, about that. We've got so many continents represented here, not only multiple countries, but we've got Europe, Africa, North America, Australia represented. How has Christmas been here in Beijing for you?
It's a lot colder than back home, but unfortunately it still hasn't snowed, which is... Whoa. So what I was hoping for was actually a white Christmas, because obviously back home we only have surf and beach, and then we're out having a barbecue, so...
It seems like, you know, December 25th is kind of early summer there, so everyone's, I'm sure, at the beach, probably Bondi Beach if you're in Syracuse, if you're in Sydney, if you're in, now talk about, I understand you're from Melbourne?
Yeah, that's right. In Melbourne, basically what we do is there's a large shopping centre. It's the largest one in the Southern Hemisphere. And so just before Christmas, it's packed there. And then the day after, we have Boxing Day. So most of us go there to shop as well, and also to escape the heat because there's free air conditioning.
And of course, you know, I don't blame you for that. You know, Australia, one of a number of countries, English influence, to celebrate Boxing Day. December 26th, an early happy Boxing Day to all those of you. I know in America we don't celebrate it as such, but it is a nice day. Very thankful for all of you being here today. A very Merry Christmas. I know Buon Natale, that's Italian. I wish I could say it in all the languages, but we've got everybody speaking English, so a Merry Christmas. Thank you for being with us, and a Happy New Year to all of you. Yes, all right. Well, here at Yuli Plaza, as you see behind me, this Merry Christmas display, shaped like a Christmas tree, sort of. I mean, it's a permanent mall display looking more like a pyramid, but they have it looking like a makeshift Christmas tree because of the shape, the design, the decor. Really is nice. When you walk into the market, depending on where you enter from, it could be the very first thing that jumps out at you because the vendors, you know, they're not here permanently, but they... You know, when you see this, you'll definitely know you're in the right place for the Treasure Trove Christmas Market. If you follow me this way, we're going to talk to some more vendors, which are mostly the goods, the gifts. I know back where we were before, it's mostly the foods and the snacks, the things that definitely make good gift ideas. However, these are the things that you can wrap, even use as stocking stuffers. Here, we've got a whole array of pins, buttons that you can put on your shirt. I see Disney's Magic Kingdom. I see The Mighty Avenger. Plenty of Disney characters here. It's a great display. Definitely come down. They're open till 7 tonight, and a great array of gifts to choose from. A lot of pins here. Star Wars, all kinds of things. I see Pirates of the Caribbean. It's definitely, you could even perhaps make a makeshift ornament out of some of these things, those of you that have Christmas trees. And over this way, I see you cat lovers out there will really feast your eyes on this table. I've got some cat goods, and look at bags. I see keychains here. Postcards, meow. I see a lot of the cats here, and what a great array of everything. Not a lot of dog things here for the dog lovers, but certainly great to see the felines represented. We've got plenty of customers here as well. Like I said, last-minute shoppers and people that like being in the spirit of the season are going to stop by here at Treasure Trove Christmas Market. We've got some other things. I'll take you around to the other side. We've got some porcelain gifts and some other... What have we got here? Looks like soap. Okay, wow. I see Sharbath soap, or Sharbath soap, rather. This works very well if you are, wanting to give soap as a gift idea. And, of course, these are sponges that you can buy. Sharbath, I had a friend here who I was going to meet up with. I don't see him here, he will be back in just a moment. Okay, we'll make our way back because our friend Shafak, who's another expat from Turkey, he was going to talk to us about Christmas as well. He'll be along in just a moment. In fact, I see him here right now. You must be Shafak.
Hello, that's me, Mark.
Great to see you. Tell me about Sharbath. Tell me about these soaps. I see you want to look at this. This is a big, big block of it. And, of course, the soap has some other things on top. Tell me about the soap.
This is how we manufacture them in big blobs, and then we cut them into smaller pieces for 100-200 grams. These are exclusively made in Turkey, 100% natural ingredients, 75% olive oil, almond oil, coconut oil, and flowers, essential oils are being used during the process. And they all have distinctive qualities for each one of them. I wanted to bring them over here to meet them with Chinese clients so that people meet with organic products as well as a piece of my home country's culture.
Fantastic. And if they're made with all natural oils, I'm sure it's great in a dry winter like Beijing. It's great to have this kind of soap.
Exactly. Right now you might see the aloe vera oil. Actually, you cannot see because I'm already run out of it. In Beijing, people really prefer some moisturizing, some soaps with moisturizing qualities. So, and aloe vera is really good for moisturizing the skin. And also, as I told you, the olive oil content, it makes a lot of contribution. Especially most cosmetic manufacturers, the big ones, they usually use the lowest quality olive oil. But since we are like a boutique company, so that's why we use virgin olive oil in our products, and that reflects to our products and to our sales.
That's great. Well, Sharbath soap, they have plenty of it left. They've run out of some of it, but again, you've got another 2.5 hours easily. Definitely stop by Treasure Trove Market here, Christmas Market, and pick some up. They all smell very good. They all will keep your skin nice and moist throughout this dry winter here in Beijing. Okay, now I see a drum here. I'm going to ask, what's the connection with the drum?
Well, this is not really, this is a part of my decoration, but sometimes, people want to see, okay, so this is the Turkish culture, so what about this drum? So the thing is, I just kind of play it, to make fun of my clients, while at our spare time. So it's basically like a simple rhythm, you could do...
Fantastic. Gosh, that's real dexterity.
It's much better if you just a company with a belly dancer, but unfortunately we don't have one here right now. It still does the trick.
See, even though our musical guests have rounded out their day, you can still stop by Shafak's table and enjoy that. Thank you so much for being our guest. We wish you the very best this holiday season. Hope you sell all of this. Very nice to be here. We won't spend too much time through here, but as you see behind me, there's a lot of clothing items, even some pillows, cushions. I'll get on this side here. We got a lot of blankets and other things to keep warm as the winter starts to get colder here in Beijing. You will want a lot of these things. And again, you see coats here, plenty of great last-minute gift ideas, and a lot of people still here. It's open till 7 o'clock, so definitely stop by, and we'll try and showcase everything that we've got here. Hats, I should probably buy one of these since I lost mine earlier today, but these are nice and festive. I see mostly feminine designs, but I'm sure I see you wearing one. They must really keep your head warm.
Yeah. Hey everyone. So we take a look.
Is that, I'm going to practice my pinyin here. Hu Xiaofang? Yeah. Okay, good. I got it. I'm glad. Uh-huh. Fantastic. And do you sell them a lot of places besides the market?
Sorry, what's this mean?
Do they sell pretty well? You sell them aside from just here at the market? You sell them elsewhere?
Yes,
Oh, very Very nice. They all are very colorful, so if by chance you lose one, you won't have much trouble finding it because they're all so bright and resplendent. We have just about one more side to get to here. The market is rather big. It's not like, you know, especially a lot of things will catch your eye. You won't get through this whole place in just a few minutes. It'll take you a while, especially if you enjoy yourself. I see a very special guest, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. Could it be? We're coming up on the 5 o'clock hour here in Beijing, but Santa himself is here. My goodness, how are you, Santa?
Good to see you.
Great to see you, too. Well, Santa, you must have a busy night tonight. I mean, you've got to get back up to the North Pole, load up the sleigh. What lies ahead tonight?
It's going to be one of those nights. So many countries, so many houses, so many children, so many presents. It just goes on and on and on and on.
I mean, there's a lot of places you could have spent time at tonight. I know you chose the Treasure Trove Christmas Market. What was it about here that made you choose here?
Here makes a difference, you know. Two very, very different cultures. And I want to reach as many people as possible. So coming to somewhere like the Treasure Trove, where so many new people who might not have heard of Santa or Christmas or the spirit of Christmas, it's the perfect place to start my Christmas night.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you a very merry journey tonight. Hopefully all 8 reindeer, Rudolph if he's there in case the North Pole, you never know.
Lucky.
The North Pole, you never know. It might be foggy and in need of Rudolph's red nose. Well, Santa, a very happy Christmas to you and a happy 2018. I know once this delivery is done, I'm sure you'll be busy, hard at work, making a lot of...
ready for the next one. Always getting ready for the next one.
All right. Well, a very Merry Christmas
Merry
indeed.
Christmas to you
Thank
too,
you.
sir.
We are so glad that you could make this a part of your Christmas Eve here on CGTN's live stream. Come down and see at Yuli Plaza. They'll be open about another 2.5 hours till 7 p.m. A lot of great gift ideas. You can take your picture with Santa. Mrs. Claus is here as well. You can hear from Shafak, and maybe he'll do the drum for you again. We are so glad, again, that you could be our guest today. I'm Mark Fontes. Thank you so much for spending part of your Christmas with us, and we'll see you again real soon.
Oh!